There she is. Oh, how we miss those accusing eyes and youthful sneer.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the sickest burns delivered by the Addams family's resident death trap. These Wednesday quotes are taken from the eponymous Netflix series starring Jenna Ortega, so if you're yet to tune into the show, beware of spoilers ahead.
Let me show you some of my own handiwork.
Number 20. Nothing special about birthdays. No self-respecting queen of gloom would celebrate an occasion as trite as a birthday.
I should have known you were behind this. What part of no party under the penalty of death do you not understand?
When Wednesday's friends throw her a surprise birthday party for her 16th, she's visibly irked. Later, she shows up at Weathervane, the coffee shop where Tyler works, and is greeted with a drink that says happy birthday.
I know you're usually a quad kind of girl, but I've been working on that all week.
Wednesday is quick to call out the inappropriateness of the happy part, and is unimpressed by the hullabaloo around birthdays. However, it's not because she doesn't enjoy feeling special. In fact, she knows she's the main character every day, but can't be bothered to pretend the HBD song is any good.
Come on, don't you like a day it's all about you?
Every day is all about me. This one just comes with cake and a bad song.
Number 19. Love thy haters. Only Wednesday can manage to be sharp-tongued and vulnerable at the same time.
I don't usually find students in here looking for actual books. Most sneak in to make out.
I accidentally walked in on two vampires banging. I can't unsee that.
Is there something I can help you find?
While searching for leads regarding Rowan's mother's prophetic book, she encounters Ms. Thornhill, played by Christina Ricci. The supposed normie teacher tells Addams about the nightshades before opening up to her in an effort to grow closer.
I know it can't be easy showing up mid-semester. I've been here a year and a half, and I still feel like an outsider.
She talks about feeling out of place at Nevermore, and the sentiment is not foreign to Wednesday. However, she handles it differently. Rather than being apathetic to others' poor opinions of her, she revels in their dislike.
I act as if I don't care if people dislike me. Deep down, I secretly enjoy it.
It's a sassy remark meant to comfort Thornhill, but also a jab at anyone who thinks they can unnerve her. Number 18. Saving the world.
Leave this to me.
Wednesday, what are you gonna do?
What I do best.
Nobody likes mean kids, but jumping piranhas into a pool while they're swimming in it might be going a bit too far. Not for Wednesday, though. You don't just mess with her brother and get away with it. So she did what she had to do, and the result was gruesome, to say the least.
Hey, freak. This is a close practice.
The only person who gets to torture my brother is me.
After transferring to Nevermore, Wednesday begins therapy with Dr. Kinbot, who wants to explore her feelings of remorse, or lack thereof. The teen doesn't even flinch when talking about one of the troublemakers getting injured in his groin. On the contrary, she is unapologetic and also proud to have ended his bloodline.
I did the world a favor. People like Dalton shouldn't be allowed to procreate. I've answered all your questions.
We're not done yet.
Number 17. One for the gossipers.
Oh, you know you should really get on Insta, Snapchat, and TikTok.
I find social media to be a soul-sucking void of meaningless affirmation.
Our titular protagonist's reputation precedes her at Nevermore. Even before she sets foot on school grounds, people are already spreading rumors about her morbid nature. The fact that her roommate, Enid, runs a gossip vlog doesn't exactly win her any brownie points either. Instead, she critiques her authorship, belittles her followers, and establishes literary dominance, all in one breath.
I devote an hour a day to my novel. Perhaps if you did the same, your blog might be coherent. I read serial killer diaries with better punctuation.
I write in my voice. It's my truth. It's what my followers love.
Your followers are clearly imbeciles.
The final blow is how she calls out Enid for misspelling her surname. After all, Addams couldn't care less if anyone was trash-talking her, but you'd better put some respect on her name.
Wednesday Addams is here. It's Addams with 2 Ds, like padded room.
Number 16. A dark offer. The level of secondhand embarrassment we felt for the Nightshade members in this episode should have been illegal. Wednesday is kidnapped by the so-called elite gang, who who don't really have much to offer beyond virgin mojitos and scandalous skinny dips.
How did you get down here?
Rowan showed me. Left pocket. I tracked the watermark from the page down to the Poe statue. Then I solved the riddle.
Wait, there's a riddle? I thought we just snapped twice.
Well, aren't you the brightest in the bunch?
Bianca's attempt at intimidating Wednesday goes down the drain, too. Instead, she coldly turns down their offer to join the Nightshades, frees herself, and walks out without a sweat.
I'm not interested in joining.
You're seriously turning us down?
Can you believe it?
Untie her.
I freed myself 5 minutes ago.
When Kent, who got a black eye from Thing during the Poe Cup, tries to stop her, she calmly offers to give him a matching bruise on his other eye.
Do you want a matching black eye?
That burn probably took longer to recover from than Thing's punch. Number 15. Morticia versus Wednesday.
Look at this. Some things never change.
I knew I should have worn my plague mask.
The matriarch of the Addams family and her eldest child don't really get along well. Their relationship is strained even more after Wednesday is sent to Nevermore Academy, where she finds out about her father, Gomez Addams' dark past. As it turns out, he was allegedly involved in the murder of Garrett Gates.
Who was Garrett Gates and why are you accused of murdering him?
Whoa. Those charges were dropped. Your father is an innocent man.
Local sheriff doesn't seem too convinced.
Wednesday, stop. This is neither the time nor the place.
Naturally, such a revelation rattles Wednesday's perception of her parents. The brunt of that rage falls on Morticia during Parents' Week at Nevermore. Although Mama Addams tries to smooth things over during a feast, Wednesday can hardly look at her without contempt, which results in a defiant quip about her hiding the truth.
You're not hungry, darling?
My appetite eludes me, Mother. The same way the truth eludes you.
It's a perfect representation of how bratty Wednesday can be, and we love to see it. Number 14. The Crocheting Counselor.
You certainly had a very interesting educational journey. 8 schools in 5 years.
They haven't built one strong enough to hold me. I bet this place won't be any different.
Before joining Nevermore Academy, our favorite little Viper was seen as quite a problem child at her school. After Dr. Kinbot first meets with Wednesday for their obligatory therapy session, she brings up her former counselor, Mrs. Bronstein's notes. Wednesday promptly informs her that Mrs. Bronstein, bless her heart, was so traumatized by her that she had a full-blown mental health crisis.
How did you feel about that? Vindicated. But someone who crochets for a hobby isn't a worthy adversary.
Unsurprisingly, Adam shows no empathy for the older lady's breakdown and even feels avenged. However, as if to add insult to injury, she admits that her counselor's downfall was not satisfying enough because she's someone who crochets for fun. Prayers up for the crochet community catching strays.
You know the old saying, never bring a knife to a sword fight. Unless it's concealed.
Number 13. The Emoji Shade. Enid is a ray of pure sunshine. So it's no surprise that the one time she tried to outread Wednesday, she was hit with a clapback so sharp, we almost couldn't tell if it was actually a real threat.
What the hell did you do to my room?
Dividing our room equally. Looks like a rainbow vomited on your side. Silence would be appreciated.
She dismisses Enid's followers by mocking their use of pictures to react to her posts. The bubblier girl schools her on emojis, claiming they're a mode of self-expression. However, Wednesday quickly turns this new knowledge against Enid, telling her exactly which emojis express her feelings towards her. Spoiler alert, they're not cute.
When I look at you, the following emojis come to mind. Rope, shovel, hole.
Number 12. The Perfect Comeback. Wednesday's fiery hatred for Bianca trumps her mild agitation toward Enid. So when she finds out that the siren plans to cheat her way to victory at the Poe Cup, she joins hands with the werewolf to bring her down.
You're willing to do that? For me? I want to humiliate Bianca so badly that the bitter taste of defeat burns in her throat.
Yeah, but mostly you're doing it because we're friends, right?
On the day of the tournament, she joins Enid's team, the Black Cats, and looks the part too, cat ears and all. However, when Enid points out the lack of whiskers on her face, Wednesday delivers a hilarious retort, threatening to take one of her 9 cat lives.
Ask again and you'll be down to 8 lives.
She says it in a deadpan way, as always, But there's something so adorable about her making a cat joke disguised as a warning that we can't help but love her even more. Number 11. Getting the job done.
I'm not sure whose twisted idea it was to put hundreds of adolescents in underfunded schools, run by people whose dreams were crushed years ago. But I admire the sadism.
The pigtailed goth princess's piranha stunt at Nancy Reagan High School almost sent her to jail. The victim, Dalton, who tormented her brother Pugsley, got bitten, and his parents nearly got her charged with attempted murder. However, she's hardly shaken by the prospect of serving time. Instead, Wednesday is offended by the fact that her record would show a failed attempt at taking Dalton's life.
That boy's family was going to file attempted murder charges. How would that have looked on your record?
Terrible. Everyone would know I failed to get the job done.
With this one line, the show tells us all we need to know about its protagonist, prefacing a roller coaster ride of woe and wonder. How could we not be obsessed?
As much as it pains me to admit, you were right, Mother. I think I'm going to love it here.
Number 10. If the buckled shoe fits. Wednesday Addams knows how to make a first impression, and a lasting one at that. While sitting at the weather vane, she's confronted by 3 normies in pilgrim attire.
It takes a special kind of stupid to devote an entire theme park to zealots responsible for mass genocide.
My dad owns Pilgrim World. Who you calling stupid?
If the buckled shoe fits.
Of course, she's completely unfazed by their attempted intimidation, first verbally laying them out with her unrelenting insults, then doing so literally. And this is just the first of her run-ins with these Jericho jerks. At Pilgrim World, Wednesday teaches them another lesson when they're terrorizing Eugene.
Are you two still here?
I can't get into any more trouble with my dad.
And she also doesn't hold back later when she sees Lucas at the Raven Dance with her roomie Enid. It's one thing to mess with her, but when it comes to the people she cares about, you're digging your own grave.
Wednesday? I come in peace?
That's a shame. I brought my pocket mace. The medieval kind.
Number 9. Snapping Thornhills' olive branch. Before we knew about Miss Thornhill's true identity, she seemed like a caring professor/dorm mother just trying to be there for her new student. After Principal Weems puts Wednesday on lockdown, Thornhill gifts her with Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
No man chooses evil because it is evil. He only mistakes it for happiness, the good he seeks. Mary Shelley wrote that line to describe people like Weems, who do bad things under the guise of protecting the greater good.
Wednesday's having none of that and questions her motives. She doesn't need anyone trying to comfort or relate to her, especially when she feels wronged.
I think we're a lot alike.
We aren't. I don't need your help or your pity. I already have a mother and a therapist. That's enough torture, even for me.
Thornhill has seen before that Wednesday's not generally receptive to seemingly kind gestures, but being on the receiving end is a whole other story.
Means keep your claws to yourself, and no smothering people in their sleep.
Number 8. Throwing stones. Wednesday hands out sick burns to anyone and everyone, but we'd say Xavier Thorpe gets it pretty bad.
If I am the monster, why haven't I killed you?
Because for some reason I cannot fathom or indulge you seem to like me.
She's not impressed by his smugness and continues to rebuff his attempts at being her friend, or something more. Wednesday doesn't seem to have much desire for either kind of relationship, but Xavier keeps trying anyway, even offering her unsolicited advice.
You're creating a story in your head and using visions to back it up. They're telling you what you want to see.
Are you mansplaining my power?
She takes even less kindly to his intervention in her other relationships, especially when it comes to Tyler Galpin. When Xavier tries to warn her about the normie, she shuts him down real quick.
Because Tyler and his friends are a bunch of jerks. They can't stand the fact that this school is the only thing propping up their podunk town.
Says the boy whose life was served to him on a silver platter.
And when he tries his own hand at a comeback, she doesn't even let him finish, countering with another deep cut. Ouch, indeed.
Girls in glass houses.
Should throw bigger stones. At least I'm not an elitist snob.
Ouch.
Number 7. The Killing Type. Nevermore Academy alumni Gomez and Morticia Addams have kept a dark secret buried for decades. But when their inquisitive daughter attends their alma mater, she learns a few things from their past that make her suspicious.
I think it's high time my parents faced the music. It seems they've been lying to me, keeping secrets. Murderous secrets that need to be addressed.
Being the brilliant detective she is, Wednesday uncovers the truth about the death of Garrett Gates, clearing her father of any wrongdoing. And in the subsequent exchange between Wednesday and Gomez, we're reminded how unconventional the Addams family's sense of perception is.
I knew you didn't have what it takes to be a murderer.
As much as that stings, gracias, my little death trap.
Wednesday not believing in her father's ability to kill someone seriously hurts his feelings. He knows better than to show too much emotion in front of her, though.
I know they make you feel uncomfortable.
Number 6. Solving crimes and sharpening hatchets. From the beginning, Sheriff Galpin had a problem with Wednesday Addams, partly due to a decades-long hatred of her father. And it doesn't take long for Wednesday to start her own feud with him.
Guessing the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
After witnessing the hide-kill Nevermore student Rowan, she's thrown into a murder mystery and takes it upon herself to lead the investigation. She criticizes Galpin's every decision and non-decision from the get-go, and rightfully so.
I figured since you no longer have an old vendetta to obsess over, you're free to solve some real crime.
Wednesday doesn't care that he's an authority figure. He wasted time trying to find Gomez Addams guilty of a crime he didn't actually commit, and completely lost sight of the case at hand. You could say he deserves every cutting remark or sharpened hatchet thrown his way.
I don't bury hatchets. I sharpen them.
Number 5. A stinger for the queen bee. Remember what we said about Wednesday in First Impressions? Well, here we have another example, this time with a fellow outcast.
Seriously, Coach, when am I gonna get some real competition? Anyone else want to challenge me?
I do.
Nevermore's resident mean girl and apparent fencing champion, Bianca Barclay seems to irritate Wednesday even more than other people, and the feeling quickly becomes mutual. Their combative relationship kicks off with an exchange of barbs.
You must be the psychopath they let in.
And you must be the self-appointed queen bee. Interesting thing about bees. Pull out their stingers and they drop dead.
Without missing a beat, Wednesday knocks Bianca off her pedestal and challenges her to a duel. Wednesday's a skilled fencer, but she's even better when it comes to verbal sparring. This should have been Bianca's warning not to mess with the new girl. Little did she know that she'd be on the receiving end of several of Wednesday Addams' stinging retorts.
I see you finally made a friend. Even if it is a plant.
I go for quality over quantity.
Number 4. Emotional Morse Code. Wednesday Addams is notoriously terrible at expressing emotion of any kind, but that doesn't stop her from calling out someone else's inability to be upfront about theirs. She's caught up in a love triangle that she doesn't need to be a part of. And when Tyler is frustrated that Wednesday can't interpret his feelings, she bluntly responds by criticizing his indirectness and unfair expectations.
Call me crazy, Wednesday, but you keep giving me these signals.
It's not my fault I can't interpret your emotional Morse code.
In spite of these crossed wires, Tyler eventually proposes a serious relationship. He gets more harsh truths in response.
I'm not friend material, let alone more than friend material. I will ignore you, stomp on your heart, and always put my needs and interests first.
Hey, Wednesday's self-aware, honest, and possibly emotionally unavailable, but he can't say she didn't warn him.
You're making a mistake.
Probably.
Definitely.
Number 3. The Amateur Society. Upon discovering the secret library at Nevermore, Wednesday is captured by the Nightshade Society. If they expected her to be even remotely scared, they were sorely mistaken.
And just like that, my hopes were dashed against the rocks of bitter disappointment. My foe was no psychotic killer, more like a bunch of high school clowns.
She's a pro at one-on-one verbal brawls, but here she manages to roast a whole group at once. She immediately clocks the true identities of the masked figures and hilariously mocks them when they start rattling off their allegedly elite activities.
We have roof parties, campouts, the occasional midnight skinny dip.
And Yoko's an amateur mixologist.
She makes a killer virgin mojito. It can get pretty wild.
Wow, do you guys even have a bedtime?
They debate whether or not she's worthy of joining, but she rejects them before they even offer, revealing she's been free of their ineffective restraints for some time. She's genuinely insulted by their incompetence and gets in one last dig before exiting.
It's amateurs like you who give kidnapping a bad name.
If anything, Wednesday should be running the Nightshades. Number 2. Savage until the end. Wednesday goes through it in the season 1 finale.
Slow down! What happened?
She's notably arrested by Sheriff Galpin, expelled by Principal Weems, knocked out and taken by Miss Thornhill/Laurel Gates, and stabbed by a zombie Joseph Crackstone. To say she's in no mood at this point is an understatement. Her ancestor, Goody, appears to her in what she thinks are her final moments and instructs her once more to kill Crackstone. But even at death's door, Wednesday has time for a snarky one-liner.
It's the only way he will be vanquished now and forever.
Is your spectral vision impaired? I'm dying.
Goody quickly explains that she's able to heal Wednesday, and thankfully our protagonist lives to fight another day. What can we say? No one's safe from her sharp words. Not even a ghostly family member coming to, save her life.
Laurel said you were dead.
I'm feeling much better now.
You're like a cockroach.
Please, flattery will get you nowhere.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Better Than You.
I want to humiliate Bianca so badly that the bitter taste of defeat burns in her throat.
With someone as ruthless as Wednesday Addams, choosing a top savage moment is tough. But this quick and biting exchange really had us cheering, laughing, and taking notes. Before she annihilates Bianca's team in the Po-Cup race, Wednesday responds to her weak insult with an instantly iconic comeback, referencing something the Siren had told Xavier earlier.
For the record, I don't believe I'm better than everyone else. Just that I'm better than you.
Between that and wondering how she could have heard the private conversation, Bianca must have been shook. Wednesday's unwavering confidence really hits hard, putting her foe in her place. And to follow it up with sabotage and a victory, Wednesday Addams is an absolute savage.
Admit it, you kind of got into the whole school spirit thing.
You didn't tell me it was a dark, vengeful spirit.
Would you use any of these comebacks? Tell us in the comments down below.
I just asked myself, WWWD. What would Wednesday do?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.